All right, I'm live. That's dope. Excuse me. What's going on, Steve? Trying to get it shared out. I got kicked off of Facebook today, so it's a little harder to share out right now. Well, what are you up to? I'm not entirely sure. I was messaging a buddy, getting ready. You're always getting ready to eat dinner. I'm not entirely sure. I was messaging a buddy, and the conversation we were having wasn't great, but it was more educational, if that makes sense. What's up, Indiana Chris? But yeah, I don't know. I was messaging him. That conversation ended, and I went to message someone else, and I was like, "Oh, you can't send messages for 3 days." I was like, "All right." So I went to my Facebook, and it wouldn't let me comment, like, share, post, nothing. I can do nothing on Facebook or Messenger besides scroll content. So I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll just go live on YouTube. And guys, the link is pinned if any of y'all want to join the live. Oh, and I got a laptop now, so I got to learn how to edit on that or on this because I'm on the laptop. But I don't gotta like look at my phone and do all sorts of other stuff. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's other than the whole Facebook thing, I'm very happy. He called about. Yeah, I talked to him earlier on Instagram, and he said he was gonna probably go out bass fishing again tonight. He caught a couple good fish. His video was pretty good actually. For his first bass trip of 2023, they're pretty good. Excuse me. I still wish YouTube would let us play music, at least on the lives. So when there's like that downtime, some people got something to hear instead of just me jabbering. Or my squeaky chair that I need to replace. Oh, Steve, I've been waiting for a video from you for a couple weeks now. I know I don't post regularly, but I got used to you doing it. No, I've used StreamYard before. I'm just using my same old account. I just linked my YouTube to it now. I had it linked for the fishing and outdoor discoveries one, so I just switched over to this one. Outdated Windows 7. I'm not sure what program mine runs. It's just a cheap Dell. I got it for free, so I mean, if I could get used to editing on it, I'll definitely be happy with it. No content now. Weather been bad. I understand that. I totally get it. There's a minor delay on this though. Excuse me. The laptop on StreamYard gets the comments about 2 seconds after YouTube does. I got my phone watching with another account, so I see them pop up, but the phone's a little too far that I can't read what it says, so I still have to wait for it to pop up on the laptop screen. I don't think any of y'all have seen this perspective of my room with the hooked fishing thing over there, my signs, my oar, fishing rods, little lure somewhere in there, and then my little Nerf shooter. Steve, are you in Wyoming now, or are you in Oregon? Oh no, it says I have a connection issue. Lies. Wyoming. Okay. Take it easy. What have you been up to, Indiana Chris? Oh, I give me an idea. Share. Create post. Mostly yard work. Haven't been fishing yet. Like this entire year so far? Indiana is on Eastern time, or is it Central? No, what's this year? Gotcha. I understand that. I get it. Yeah, y'all are on Central time, right? Eastern? Okay. I don't know what I was gonna say. I totally just blanked. What do you do for work? Okay, yeah. It's the same time zone as me. I'm in Virginia. I'm Eastern as well. I wasn't sure if you were far enough over to be Central. I don't know if any part of Indiana is, to be honest. Okay, okay. Yeah, I've been doing going back to your yard work comment. I've been doing a lot of yard work too. Yesterday or the day before, one of the two, I cut my entire yard with a push mower, unfortunately, and it's like 0.63 of an acre. So I mean, it's not a huge yard, but it's a lot to put a push mower through. Um, but yeah, I did that, cut down some other stuff, cleaned up some trees. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Because I know Tennessee, um, I want to say Knoxville isn't central, but no, yeah, Knoxville is eastern, and Nashville is central. Jeez. I keep catching myself wanting to sing, but you can't do music on YouTube. Uh, no, I'm in Virginia. I'm right on the Chesapeake Bay. I'm trying to draw a mental image of where the time zone switches, because like even Florida, part of Western Florida, like Pensacola, is central, but Tallahassee is eastern. So I mean, there's a very fine line of where it switches, and I just can't think of where at. I need a new chair. Repaste this. So. Yeah. I repaste that so everyone can see it. Whoever pops in, if they want to join. Um, it's really weird because there's I can't think of the state now. Texas. All right, so Texas is Central Time. 98.9999% of Texas is Central Time. And then there's a little town in West Texas that is Mountain Time. And I mean, I don't even think the whole town is. Like, it's cut like a quarter of the town off. Like, you can go 5 minutes down the road and be in the same town, but a different time zone. I might need to grab my charger. I haven't been on that long though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right, right. Yeah, that's super weird. I wonder if there's a bunch of other like counties or towns or cities, whatever you want to call them, that are like that. I do know where I'm at is considered James City County. But if you go down the road that way and make a left, you go into York County, but it's still Williamsburg City. But come up this way, it's James City County. It's really weird. There we go. It says we got 4 people in here, guys. Guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, whomever. Just say hi. Yeah, I fish in the bay quite a bit actually. I actually do mostly bay or ocean fishing. I like saltwater over freshwater, but I'm starting to get into freshwater. I'm starting to get into bass fishing specifically, but I'm not very good at it, and I still got a lot to learn. I also still got a lot to learn about StreamYard because it is not the way I remember it used to be. Yeah, I actually got a couple of videos of me fishing in the bay. One is sea trout, which it wasn't actually sea trout. I learned later that it was weak fish. But yeah, I mean, they look a lot like sea trout. Never fished the oceans. It's fun. It's fun. I actually saw a video recently. Gotcha. Well, if you ever find yourself over here on the East Coast, man, hit me up. We can go out to like Buckrow or Virginia Beach Fishing Pier. Help you catch some saltwater fish. Big saltwater fish. I saw a video recently, and this guy was talking about his PB bass and how it was like 6 pounds or 7 pounds or something like that. And it was like saltwater fishermen versus freshwater fishermen or bass fishermen. And the bass fisherman was bragging and bragging and bragging. And the saltwater fisherman goes, I use that as bait. And it obviously upset the bass fishermen. And they kind of like argued a little bit. It was pretty funny. If I could find it again, I'll try and share it on my YouTube. You like to catch some lingcod? We don't have those here that I'm aware of. I think that's more of a West Coast fish. We have red drum, which are fun to catch. That's one of my favorite species to chase. We have summer flounder, and obviously sea trout, bluefish. There's a lot of good fish here that they don't have over on the West Coast, and vice versa. You know, they got lingcod, stuff like that. Red drum is fun. It is, like I said, it's my favorite fish to chase. I haven't been able to do it in a couple years. I plan to do it this summer, possibly even this weekend. But yeah, it's one of my favorite fish to chase because no matter the size on a red drum, they fight like a runaway dump truck. It's not even a little bit like a little teeny tiny one, let's say 11 inches. You're still gonna fight that for at least 3 minutes. And then you get to the bigger ones, you got near the longest I've ever fought a red drum. It was 28 inches and about 35 pounds. It was not the best, not the worst. And it took me about 38 minutes to get it in. I was also using light tackle. If I was using my typical saltwater rod, it wouldn't have taken so long. But I was using light gear, so made it a little bit more fun, made it a little more challenging. And I mean, sometimes that's what you got to do. Get too good at fishing or making fishing too easy, it starts to get boring. But again, that's another reason I really like saltwater is because you never know what's going to hit the end of your line, whether it be a croaker, a drum, a shark, a ray. It could be anything. Another fun fish to catch in saltwater is mahi mahi. Excuse me. Okay. Do y'all get striper up there? Like, does that meet the bay or the ocean at all? I know it's a bit out, but I feel like Colorado even gets striper. Well, they get white bass hybrids that they call wipers, but they're basically stripers. So I would assume Indiana had them somewhere. Dumps into Lake Michigan. I still feel like y'all should have stripers. Like, I don't know. I'll have to look into it to be absolutely sure, but I feel like y'all should. Not in the river. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see here, that's where you catch most of them. So the Chesapeake Bay has like 8 rivers that comes off of it, just in Virginia. That's not even counting Maryland. Um, so they come into the bay out of the ocean to breed, and then they go upriver to spawn. So we get some of the biggest striper in the world in Chesapeake Bay. And then, like I said, they go upriver to spawn. So you catch it at the right time, you could catch, you know, an easy monster striper at the right time on the river. Ow. My knee hurts. Okay, that makes sense. You do any fly fishing? Coho? Nice. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't do much freshwater fishing. I would like to get into it a little bit more, but for right now, I'm trying to get into bass fishing. And for a while, I was catching dinks, like super teeny tiny, less than half a pound dinks. And I was using mainly hard plastics like lipless crankbaits, some lipped crankbaits, rattle traps, stuff like that. And I was catching little ones, and it didn't make sense to me. I went to a little like MEPS spinner, and they even got smaller. I was like, okay, I got to do something different. And last time I went out, I decided to try a Texas rig out for the first time and caught like a 3 pound bass. First cast, first time ever tying on Texas rig, ever setting it up, anything. 3 pound bass. So I was pretty happy with that. You haven't fly fished in years. I don't know if I could get into that. Like when I think of fly fishing, I think of those guys that like cast, pull back, cast. I can't do it. I don't have the patience to do that. And I love fishing, like obviously, but I don't have the patience to cast 5 times before my line is in the water. Yeah, I was happy with it. Um, let's see. I got a picture of it. Do, 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 do. I thought I had a picture of it. There it is. Smallmouth bass. I've caught a couple smallmouth bass. They do fight. Unfortunately, the biggest one I caught, it hit my lure, and I set the hook a little too soon, and I foul hooked it in the stomach. So I felt like I was fighting 5 times harder than it really was. And I finally reeled it in, realized what had happened, got the hook out of its belly, and I gathered some rocks up because I was up in Charlottesville, Virginia, on the Rivanna River. I think that's what it's called. And I caught it there, but I gathered up some rocks and I made like this little pool, and I put the fish in it, swimming back and forth. It still didn't move much. So I let it sit there for a bit, and then finally it, swam over the rocks. So I want to say it made it. I think it made it, but I did all that I could to make sure it swam off strong. But yeah, that bass that I just showed you, that is my PB. And I mean, to me, it's huge. Like, again, I'm used to catching like little half-pound dinks. So that fish, and I'm only guessing about 3 pounds, somewhere between like 2 3/4 to 3 1/4, somewhere in that range. I didn't get to weigh it, but that was my guess. What's up, everyone? If you're just joining, just say hi, y'all. 17-inch weighs about 3 pounds. Well, I'm about 5 foot. And that bass was pretty much my whole torso. So I'd give it about 3 pounds. (18 3/4 inch), and that's pretty good. Maybe I need to. Well, I need to buy a scale, but I also might need to get a tape so I can measure them. I've never thought about doing that. The only time I measure fish is if I plan to keep it, usually, like lengthwise. Because a lot of saltwater fish isn't based on weight to keep it, it's based on length. And I mean, freshwater fish are probably the same. Actually, I don't know if there's any regulations on freshwater fish here. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I said, usually I measure when I'm fishing saltwater, but I'm either on a boat or on a pier, and they usually have them like inlaid on the pier or on a cooler or something. So they make it pretty easy that way. Excuse me. I shouldn't already be yawning. I'm not tired. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Hey, we got 4 likes. Considering I've never been live on this account, I think that's pretty good. So, do you know how long your river is? Like, is it just a simple curve or is it windy and all that? South Bend, Indiana. Okay, I've heard of that. I've heard of South Bend. I've never been to Indiana though. I typically only travel south. Been to Pennsylvania. That was not a fun experience. But every time I've gone to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, yeah, those are all nice. I can't say the same about Alabama though. I don't like Alabama. 200 miles. That's impressive. I would enjoy trying to fish that. I'm sure y'all got like a pickerel and stuff like that in there, right? Not that I'd care to catch pickerel, but they do put up a good fight. Why do I keep yawning? Jeez. What is that? Nice. Nice. I don't even think most of the rivers here have that. I can think of about 15. I'm sure I don't know all of them, but yeah, I can only think about 15. That actually made me think though. I want to go gar fishing. Northern pike, but no pickerel. See, I don't really know the difference other than like size. Is there really a difference in pike and pickerel? Like I said, not much of a freshwater fisherman. I have no idea when it comes to that. Man, I gotta stop yawning. Maybe just the name. Yeah, I get that. It's kind of like a channel cat and a blue cat. They're not much different. Big gar. We get long gar. They don't really get heavy. Like I think the species of gar here is known as long nose gar, and they look kind of like needlefish. Really, they get real long, but I mean the biggest one around I've seen is maybe that. So they don't get like heavy. It's weird. Flathead and channel. Yeah, we have. What's going on, Ted? We have flathead, channel, blue, and there's another one I can't think of the name of. Ted, could you tell us the difference in pickerel and pike? Bullheads. That's it. Yeah, bullheads. Blue catfish are actually invasive here, so those are what I typically go for. They're usually bigger than all the other ones. They fight a lot harder, and they taste better. So I don't mind catching them and having to remove them. I always tell people, if you want the experience of saltwater fishing without saltwater fishing, target catfish. Catfish are the most similar to what you're going to get out of saltwater fishing, like fight wise. Tim from I don't think so. I'm bad with names though, so maybe. Y'all, I need a new chair yesterday. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. Hey, Pike's Jaw. Okay. Yeah, I never knew that. I know they look fairly similar, and I know pickerel don't get quite as big as pike, but I wasn't sure like if it was just like a subspecies thing. Like again, catfish, for instance, blue catfish, bullheads, whatever. They're all catfish. I didn't know if it was the same for like pike and pickerel and muskie. I feel like those are all in the same family, but I could be wrong. I really don't know much about freshwater fish. Under their eyes, pike don't. All right, I will keep that in mind next time I catch one, because again, I don't know much about them. I just know whatever it is that I keep catching that swallows my entire Texas rig almost every time. I want to know what it is. Wow. That's almost as long as I am tall. Give or take. Give or take. It's exactly 20 inches shorter than I am tall. Will do. Will do. Yeah. The only picture I have of one. What's going on, Derek? The only picture I have of one, you can't really see it because it's really tiny and I'm holding it. Like it's small enough that I hold it with one hand and you can just see the tail and just see like the snout of it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I figured as much, but again, I'm not much of a freshwater fisherman. So, I mean, my biggest fish is, hang on, I'll show you. I'll show you my biggest fish in freshwater. This is my biggest freshwater fish. That's a nice bass for me. I consider that like gigantic. Triple D, you want to come up on panel? And Ted as well? Either of y'all? I'll try and put you up here. I don't know how though. Like, I don't know where it would pop up. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. What does show mean? Okay, that's what that means. Guys, I'm still learning. I haven't used StreamYard in a while. A red dot on the screen. Yeah, I don't know. It's also a new laptop. I'm not really used to running anything on this laptop, so still trying to get the hang of everything. I see settings, present, invite, leave studio, which I don't want to do that. That'll cancel it. Edit. Yeah, I don't know. What's up? Anyone joining? Just say hi, guys. Gals, whomever. I might have to mute myself. There's someone riding by with loud music going on. Maybe not. I doubt it's picking it up. At least I hope it's not. Excuse me. Well, that's counterproductive. I can remove myself from the live, even though I'm the only one here. Or the only one on the live. Like, you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I live on a corner lot, and there's a road in that direction and that direction. And I don't know, about a year ago, the city decided they wanted to put a stoplight at the corner for no reason. It was originally they were going to put a turn lane in to stop the congestion of people trying to go right at the corner, stuck by people that were trying to go left. So they were going to put a turn lane in. Well, they ended up taking part of my yard to put this turn lane in, and then more of my yard to put in a giant electrical box to run their stoplight, their traffic lights. So yeah, now people don't stop for just a split second and then turn. They get stopped at a red light because this road that runs this way is considered a main road. And then this road here, my road, is residential. So the stoplight stays red way longer. And again, the turn lane took out part of my yard and takes up my driveway space. So like 8 cars will pile up and I can't even get out of my driveway until the light turns. It is less than ideal. I can edit the. Oh, I can edit all sorts of stuff. But I don't need to. Triple D, what you eating for dinner? If you're still in here listening. Or supper. Dinner? Dinner. You said dinner. She's in. I got that song stuck in my head and I can't play it because I'm on YouTube. What is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, I used to have a similar yard to that when I lived a little bit further south of where I'm at now. I had my house, then there was a city lot behind it, and then a house to the right of it. If you're looking at the front door, there's a house to the right of it, but the backyard of that house was a old hotel or motel that the city bought out and condemned and all sorts of stuff. And then just past that was another lot that the city bought out and did nothing with. So I get it. It was a quiet neighborhood though, so I couldn't complain too much. Wasn't in the prettiest part of town, but it was quiet. I liked it. I don't like how it does that. Share, copy link, text message. All right, man. Take it easy, and I hope you get to go fishing sometime soon. Make sure you catch a good one. Ooh, you know what I should do, y'all? I should start making moderators. Let me switch to my main account so I can do that. Mike, did you go home early today? No, you're at work. Dang, bro. You only got an hour left, though, right? Yeah, less than that. Gotcha. Well, dang, bro. If you were at home, I'd say jump up on panel. I been sitting here talking to myself. Well, not to myself, by myself for an hour. In case anyone here does want to jump up on panel, there's the link. Ooh, now that I'm on my main account, I can pin it. There we go. Now everyone can see it all the time. Hey, my live has 6 likes. Pretty good for me, I think, considering I haven't been live in ever on this account, really. Seven likes. That's what's up. Camping tomorrow. I know. That's why I thought you were going home early so you could get ready to go camping tomorrow. Because I know you took tomorrow off, right? Oh, dude, Mike. This is so random, but I got to tell you. I took a shower tonight and didn't realize my shampoo, like my hair shampoo, was running low. So I used my beard shampoo for my hair. And man, it is the softest it has ever felt. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, if you get you some beard shampoo, put it in your hair, it's great. Well, yeah, I mean, it starts here and goes all the way down to here. it's, it's all one thing, man. Come on. Brandon! Bro, Brandon, you want to jump on panel? Good, sir. No. You in bed already? Yeah, anyone in here, if you're not already subscribed to Fishing with Brandon, grab him up. He's trying to get his YouTube going. Go check him out. Also, did I make you moderator? I should have made you moderator. I just don't know yet until you comment again. It's mirrored and it's weird and I don't like it. What is that? There we go. Did everyone just go radio silent on me, guys? Excuse me. Y'all, this is a rock. It's heavy too for that little rock. It's pretty dense. Brand, banners, private chat, comments, edit layout, new layout. I don't want a new layout. I really need to learn this stuff a little bit better. Imagine if I click this. Boop, boop. Okay, that's it. Chris needs to hurry up and get home. Tired of being here by myself. Excuse me. Let's not break the laptop before I get to really use it. What's going on, everybody? What's up? Says we got 5 people in here watching. Someone chat with me. Ow. Or laugh at me. Either or. You were walking through the building. All good, man. Well, I know you're at work. I don't know who all else is here, though. Because it just says 2 people. And that's it. It was saying 4. So, I don't know. Excuse me. I gotta learn this site a little bit better. So, oh man, I love it. I love it. So I'm banned from doing anything on Facebook, but I can't tell people on Facebook that I'm banned from doing anything on Facebook. So I still get messages that I can't respond to. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I know. I know. I could see it. I'm just not able to respond. Like I can open it. I don't even know if it'll tell you that I opened it, but I can open it. I can't respond to it. I can't comment on anything. I can't do anything. And I'm not even able to tell anybody I can't do anything. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that message me or something that I don't have a way to contact them anywhere else. Yeah, man. No, I'll be on for, I want to say at least another hour. I just wish that other platform were able to send out like a notification to people that message me. Like this person can't receive messages at this time or something along those lines. You know what I mean? I'm getting old. Well, I feel like I am. I'm hoping Chris will be home soon. He said he's gonna pop on too. Co-fishing and outdoors is his channel name. Ironically, I can actually from this StreamYard account, I can go live on his YouTube. Uh-oh. Yeah, I could go live on his YouTube and his Facebook even. Excuse me. I do need someone to like pop on, not for me to add them, but just so I can see where it shows that they're waiting. Because I don't see that anywhere. Hammocks are actually pretty relaxing, man. I want to get one. They're hard to get out of sometimes, but getting in and actually relaxing is easy. Excuse me. Do you have like a bug hammock with like the bug net and all that? Like that you can actually sleep in the hammock outside without a tent? Make sure you get it on camera. All right. Did you buy a GoPro? Oh, that's how it does it. What's going on, man?
What's up, Bobby?
Not a whole lot, just hanging out.
Is this your first one?
Uh, yes and no. I've done a podcast live on this channel before, but I didn't run StreamYard. My buddy did. So this is the first time I've gone live.
I've seen the StreamYard little logo up there. I don't even know what it means. It's evidently a program you have to use to put videos out or lives out.
Well, it's just it's an easier way of going live than going live through the YouTube website itself. You just go to StreamYard.com, create an account, and you can go live anytime you want.
You do it from your phone too?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's usually how I do it when I go into Earl's, as I'm using my phone. But now that I got a laptop, I'm probably gonna start using the laptop more.
I was going to try and go. Well, I'm going crabbing again the next 2 days, and I was going to try and see if I've got enough service in the bay to do some kind of a streaming on my phone if I could.
That'd be neat. Yeah, StreamYard would be the one to do it with for sure.
So find the app, I assume.
No, it's just a website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But on an Apple iPhone, I don't have to have an app.
Nope.
Okay.
Chris, hop on panel, Chris.
I don't have a ton of time. I've still got some chores to do before I'm literally getting the boat ready right now. I have a 70 or 100 quart cooler full of raw chicken.
Oh, nice.
It's been marinating for a day out there in the sun, so I'm gonna go out there and poke it full of holes with a knife and get all the chicken aerated nice. And then I got 2 containers of some stinky jelly bait for crab bait. Kind of makes the chicken smell a little better. The crab get a little more attracted to it.
Right. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, I still want to invest in a crab pot. I only need one.
Well, where exactly are you in the state?
I'm right on the Chesapeake Bay.
You got blue crab all over there, man.
Yeah.
I have tiny. No, not tiny. Jude, I'm gonna go out in the garage and grab one to show you what it is. It is a real affordable way to go. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
All right.
2 seconds.
Yep. How was work, Chris? I know how Mike's work was. It's the same as it always is. He did say tiny. I hear that, man. I completely get it.
I'm not sure if I'll have enough room here to show you this, but there's a guy in Oregon that makes these, right? Actually, I think he's Newport area, right where we crab. Tuna cord on a stick. So you got, like probably 100 feet of that.
Right.
And this will all fit. You could fit 3 or 4 of these in a 5-gallon bucket sideways.
Okay.
You open it up. You got a little spindle that you can stick I use just one, I use one chicken leg.
Right.
Got a little pin to hold it in. And if I'm going to have problems with current or tide or wind or something, I'll take a zip tie and hold it together. But usually this is plenty.
Right.
And then when you pick it up by this little PVC pipe, it folds when you pick it up, and there's weight in it.
Locks the crab in.
Yep. So then you grab this thing, swing it, throw it, and as you throw it, it opens up, lands in the bottom like that.
Okay.
Now, I'm all tied up here. I've had better luck with these than anybody. I mean, I've gone to the pier and limited out on crab on these. And the nice thing is, if you're on the pier, people have to drop their pots fairly straight down.
Right.
They can throw the pot out a little ways. But these, you can get them like 50 feet out, and they're out of the way, and they're out of everybody's pots. And you let them sit. These don't sit down very long, like 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes.
Right.
Yard it in, and you'll be surprised the success you'll have with one of these. And I used one when I was out in Florida for blue crab a few years ago.
Yeah.
You can limit out on crab in no time. I'm not sure what your guys' limits are, but with Dungeness up here, we're limited out real easy with these things.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what our limits are either. I know technically to have a true crab pot, I'm supposed to have a license. If I wanted to do the chicken line, where you just tie a piece of chicken to a string and throw it out there, I can do that all day long, and I can keep pretty much any crab I catch that way, unless it is a female that is sponged up.
So if you have a pot or a trap of some kind, you got to have a license. That makes sense. So you can just tie a piece of chicken to a string and pull them out of the water slowly, and there's no license required?
Nope.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I don't know if there's a limit, but there's not like a size. Like there's no size. Like I said, as long as it's not a sponged up female, you can keep it.
That would make sense. I'd toss all those back.
Yeah.
The times that I've had blue crab, people have eaten it so many different ways. It's so different than Dungeness because the amount of meat that's in the Dungeness. And then some people are, soft shell crab like blue crab on the East Coast. Some people eat shell and everything.
Yeah, I do not.
Neither will
I. I like crab legs. Like, I love Dungeness crab because their claws actually are like probably one of the like more rich meats. And then, people are like, oh, but Alaskan king crab. Yeah, I mean, they're long, but there's not much in them. It's you sacrifice like a thick chunk of meat for a long string of it. It's just not worth it to me. I'd rather get Dungeness.
And then if you get into keeping the red rock crab out here, if you get some good claws off some red rocks, some of that meat is that's the sweetest I feel.
Yeah.
Of the meats. And they're a bitch to get to the meat because they're so hard. But if you put your effort into spending a few minutes to clean one and get all the meat out, oh my lambs.
So what I do every time I get Dungeness crab legs, because I can just run up the road and buy them, which that's not fun really, but I could do it. I take them and I grab the bottom claw with my left hand and the top claw with my right, and I pull back just a little bit and then down, and it opens up that top claw for you.
And it should pull the membrane out when you come away from it too. Yeah.
Yep. Sponged up, Mike. It's a funny comment, by the way, but sponged up means that she's either about to have a bunch of little babies or she's about to lay eggs.
SpongeBob was busy.
But yeah, it just means it's mating season essentially. So if you ever catch a blue crab, or probably any crab really, they probably all breed the same way. If you flip them over and it looks like there's a sponge on the bottom of them, that's a female. If it's mating season. He could tell you a little bit more about how to sex a crab properly. It's a wider apron is the female, right?
Yeah. In Oregon with Dungies, the only ones we can keep are the apron looks like that, the
Right.
the wanker, and then there'll be a triangle on the girls. Any of the girls just go back instantly. We don't even measure
them. Only my friends.
Trying not to get sponged up or what?
Yeah, I'm trying not to catch crabs.
Hey, I was in high school, okay? But yeah, any of the females out here, just they get thrown back. We don't even measure them.
Yeah.
Because we can't keep them. There was many years. I mean, it's been 30 years ago down here. There was a invasion of crabs, and there was a lot of females too. And they ODFW changed the rules for a season or two that you could keep females as well. And boy, that was easy. That season or two to bring home a bucket of crab and big crab all day long.
And that's what people do here. Really, they'll go out and they'll do like I said, chicken lining, and they'll catch like a good 5-gallon bucket of crab, and just walk home with it like it's nothing.
5-gallon bucket of blue crab. That's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work and a lot of crab to cook.
So when you say you drive up the road and can buy Dungies, where do they come from?
I'm not entirely sure. Do y'all have Publix?
No.
No.
When I visit Publix in Florida, I love their sub sandwiches.
Okay, yeah, same place.
So they've just got it in the seafood department. So they bring it from all over the.
Yeah. I just go up there and they have Dungeness, Alaskan King, and something else. I can't remember the name of
snow crab, probably.
Snow crab. That's it. Yeah.
Hey, next time you go, take pictures of the prices for me. I'm curious what they charge there.
It fluctuates quite regularly, but usually it goes anywhere from $15 to like $21 a pound.
For a whole crab?
No, just a cluster of crab legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, the prices were up a year or two ago here, and it was $29 a pound to buy crab, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I think the highest I've seen it here was 25 or 26, which that's not too bad coming all the way from the West Coast.
We were driving home. We had a huge cooler, and we ate crab for 2 days, and it had like 3 of us, and we limited. So plus there was red rock, so you got 12 apiece each of us. There's 3, so what is that? 12, 24. 36. What is that?
12 times 3 is 36. Yeah.
Okay. So 36 crab a day for 3 days was our limit. And then we kept some red rock because you can keep red rock crab on top of it.
Right.
Got home. So 36 times 3. We had like 125 crab.
Yeah, I was going to say that's about right. 125.
And once we got it all cleaned and put in the coolers and weighed and in the bags, and then we saw what the price was at one of our local stores, we figured we had somewhere in the neighborhood of like $2,000 worth of crab meat in the back of my pickup.
Wow.
Fresh on ice, because some of these crab were so full My wife actually will sit at the table and she'll crack crab legs in the evening watching TV, and
Yeah.
she'll put them in baggies and vacuum seal them. So we have 1 and 2 pound packages of fresh dungy meat.
Oh,
She
that's so
can
nice.
pull it out, and you can't buy. You go to like there's a cash and carry here in town. You can buy a can of Dungeness meat. It's like $400.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. Honestly, I might start going up to Publix on cheap days and buying crab and freezing it.
Yeah, get to know the guy or gal that's in the seafood department and ask when they're having sales.
Yeah.
Be careful. Sometimes they'll have the sales whenever the crab are getting aged, and you won't have a lot of time with them.
Yeah. I usually what I do is when I get them, because they're not pre-cooked, so I bring them home and I cook the crab legs, and I'll just leave them in the shell, stick them in a freezer bag, and put them in the freezer, and then take them out as I want, and just reheat them in some hot water, and it works out pretty good. I think the only time I've ever had to throw crab out was I don't know, it was right around my birthday when I got it, and it was like August when I threw it out.
Nice and warm. Ooh,
Yeah.
stinky.
Yeah. My birthday's in 6 days, 5 days, something like that.
I was cleaning the boat up a little bit ago and rearranging things, and one of my live wells, I found just a crab leg fell off, small one.
Yeah.
But I opened that live well up. Woo! Man, the flies have been out there for the last hour. I just wrapped it I put it in a plastic bag and put it right in the garbage can. Nothing worse than having seafood start to stink on you.
That's okay. It seems like every time I go fishing, we'll go get a box of squid and a big bag of shrimp as bait. Well, we always end up just dumping the shrimp in the water for the stingrays to eat whenever. But for some reason, we always forget to do something with the squid, and it just gets stuck in the bucket and put in the middle of my garage. In my garage like 4 days later, I'm like, what? So yeah, I get it, man. It gets bad.
And this chicken, if I don't get all of it used by this Sunday when I come home, I've just got to stop alongside the road and just dump it somewhere, because it's a special cooler just for chicken. It'll just be rank.
Right.
I gotta go let a critter out. That's not code word for doing anything.
Hey, Chris, are you still in here? Yeah, I got in trouble on Facebook earlier, so I can't reply to messages.
What'd you do?
So me and Mike were talking about something that was going on in his neighborhood, and there are cops out there, and they escorted this lady to the back of their car, not arresting her or anything. They were just taking her somewhere, and I was giving my opinion on it, on what it could be. Someone undid themselves, or a child went missing or something like that. And well, I guess Facebook thought that was bad talk, so I'm not allowed to message, make calls, receive calls, nothing.
So you're in Facebook jail for how long?
3 days.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
not bad, but
not even a misdemeanor, really.
Right. But it snuck it on me. We talked about that, and then like an hour later, I went to send them something else, and the little loady wheel stopped halfway, and I was like, okay, it's just going to take some time. Yeah, the message completely deleted, and I can't message or do anything now.
Can you arbitrate those or fight those at all? No?
I tried. There's no option for me to do it.
I had an ad a couple of years ago that I done on Facebook, and the ad said it didn't meet their guidelines, and I had the ability to click on I forget the term, to arbitrate, I thought was the term. Basically fight it.
Right.
And so they actually put somebody on it and looked at it and says, oh yeah, no, that's not, because the computer looks at it and says, oh, I don't like this. But when a real person looked at it and says, no, that's not really an issue. But
Yeah.
I had to go in and say, no, it's not against your laws.
Right.
That's happened a couple of times on some of my ads.
Yeah. So what's funny about that is I used to run a vinyl company. We made stickers, decals, shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. And no matter what I put on the ad, they would run it. No matter what I put. And I made some obscene stuff because that's what people like. So, I mean, I don't know. They just have weird algorithm that pins certain things and others get by.
Do you think if you had one of these traps out there, you'd use one?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna send me through Facebook private messenger your address.
It'll take 3 days, but I got you. Here, I'll comment on private chat here.
Okay, yeah, put it in there. And a good address that's can receive it'll be like a pizza box sized package.
All right.
Because I still owe you for the sticker work you did, and I realized I've never made up for that.
Where's my comma? What's up, Chris?
Guys?
Oh, you are loud. I like it.
It's not a Coors Light, is it?
No. It's a seltzer water.
I was gonna say you're gonna get Bobby in trouble.
No.
Only man to get kicked off of Facebook and YouTube in 1 week.
No, I think he's probably done that one before too.
I've never been in trouble on Facebook. Or not Facebook. I've never been in trouble on YouTube so far.
Well, it's early yet.
I've had a couple of copyright dings, but it's all like stuff. You know what's weird is like it's all been stuff that YouTube provides to you.
Yeah.
And I still get hit with it. I'm like, what?
I had one, and they're like, you need to resolve this. And I was like, okay. So I clicked on it, and then I was like, this isn't here anymore. I'm like, all right, so I don't got to do anything. So I've never actually been in trouble on YouTube. I've had them mention stuff to me, but never anything that resulted in anything. That's a bright flashlight.
It is, and it's a Dollar Tree flashlight, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's super bright.
Co-fishing and outdoors. I am hitting your channel right now.
Sweet. I think I already have you. I'm pretty sure.
I am a newbie. I mean,
I say, yeah, I don't think you have him.
I am newer than Bobby here, so I'm like just before a virgin right there. Gonna go do my second filming this weekend to do another set of videos.
Nice. You gonna do another catch and cook?
Yeah. I've still got one more from last weekend. I haven't. The editing thing is just ADHD. I get halfway through it and just go, that's it. So I got one more. I'll finish editing from last weekend, and then I'm gonna have a buddy with me this weekend. He might help me do some filming.
Nice. Hang on 1 second, y'all. I gotta grab my charger.
And I'm still looking for private message.
If you're in the StreamYard website, it'll say, you'll see on the right-hand side, it says comments, banners, brand, and private chat.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd figure out how to use that crap.
Okay, I think I got you too. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Tell me about yourself, Co-Fishing.
Just more of an outdoors type of guy. I do a lot of fishing, hunting, stuff like that. I've known Frodo for years. Bobby, what do you want to call him?
It's been...
What, 9 years now?
Has it
8
been that
years.
long?
It's got to be at least 8 years.
How'd you guys meet?
We met on an app called LiveMe years
Yeah.
ago.
It's
Do I
Moss,
know
right?
him?
It's Moss, right, Bubby?
Do what?
Last name MOSS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm from Colorado, so I do a lot of just freshwater fishing. Hopefully, in July, I'll get to go and hang out with Bobby in Virginia
Yes.
for
It's not
3 or 4 days.
hopefully. Dude,
Hey,
it's
Jessica,
not
thanks.
hopefully.
You need to pop up here in a minute, Jessica, because I have to go back out and finish getting the boat ready. I am headed out. Are you going to be there this weekend?
It's not hopefully, Chris. You're gonna be here in July.
Yeah. Karen's already kind of been helping me try to find a flight too. Something I'm trying to find a way to combine the flight with the car rental and the hotel. So there's like websites that do this apparently.
I actually found Airbnb that if we book it within the next month or whatever, it'll only be like $700 for 3 nights or 2 nights in a day.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Where's it at though? Is it close to the water?
Oh yeah, it's right at Rudy Inlet. So there's water behind it and in front of it. You can get to water any way you walk.
Awesome. You'll have to send me a link to that.
All right, I got it.
So I'll have to wait until the end of the month because I'll have to wait until I get paid before I can book anything.
But yeah, the flight and car, like I said, if you come into Norfolk Airport, you can book a car as soon as you get off the plane.
Yeah, because they have them at what do you guys have up there? Hertz?
All sorts of stuff. Hertz, Enterprise. And there's even some that are through the dealerships.
I'm going to, sounds great, Jessica. Hope to see you. I'm going to go out and finish packing up the boat. Thanks for letting me pop up.
Yeah, man, anytime.
And maybe I'll break that 100 mark. And did you do any giveaways on 100 and 200 subs?
No, I'm trying to wait till 500 to do a giveaway.
I did one at 100. That was when me and Bruce did that one that night. And then we did, I think we did one at 200. And then I haven't done any. I was going to do one at 500, but I think I'm going to wait until I hit the 1,000 mark because it's super easy to get to it if you can get a consistent streaming schedule. That's a problem with me. I just can't stay that consistent with it.
With streaming or just consistent video?
Kind of a little bit of both.
I was gonna say yeah.
It's so like work is it's crazy. Like I'm working like 13 or 14-hour days right now. We haven't went back to the 8s yet. So as soon as we go back to 8-hour shifts, I'll be able to post more content. But
dude, seriously, you're still doing long hours?
It's looking like it's going to be like the beginning of next year before we go back to 8s now.
Oh my goodness.
We can't keep staff, dude. Nobody wants to work.
Are you able to share in here what you do?
Yeah, I'm a correctional officer. I work for the Department of Corrections here in Colorado.
So staffing's a problem there as well, huh?
Oh, I don't know if it's ever going to recover from COVID now. Like it seems like we'll get a huge wave of people that come in, like 20, 30 at a time. And then pretty soon before you know it, you only have 10 of those people left 3 months later, so.
Just can't handle it, huh?
Yep.
That's a bummer.
I think it's the hours, people don't want to spend 14 hours a day there. That's the biggest problem, but
we've been
I don't think you can, Mike. I think you don't qualify for that job.
I'll still take him.
Right. I'm going to go finish packing up the boat. Good talking to you.
And, nice meeting you.
Yep, you as well. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, bye.
Jessica, you still in here? Ooh, let me. What channel am I on?
Look at my cluttered mess behind me over here. We had to bring the chickens in and put them in a tote. Dude, we got hammered with rain.
Oh yeah,
Ended up losing like 5 chickens, I think, Carrie said.
because of the rain.
It was bad. Actually, I don't know if it was the rain or the lightning that like struck, like had to have struck in our backyard last night. The ground was wet, so I don't know what happened, but
Talk about fried chicken.
well, Carrie, after I said that today, Carrie's like, well, that kind of makes. Hold on, sorry.
Oh, the little one screaming. Yeah, still here. That's what's
Really
up.
going at it. But yeah, Carrie was saying that the feathers were all burned and stuff. Like it looked like they were like gone. So I'm pretty sure that the lightning got
Oh
them.
my goodness, that's terrible.
It is. It is.
Dude, you know, though, that as bad as this sounds, that would make a really good video for YouTube. If you just like recorded yourself talking about that and how you lost chickens to lightning, people would watch it.
I can't think of any other reason why they would be missing feathers the next day. You know what I mean? Because last night, so it was, I don't know, I just laid down. It was probably like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the whole freaking house just shook, dude, and flash. It was just bang. It was instant. So I know it was close enough. Like it was within 100 yards. I don't know how static electricity from lightning, how it travels or how far it could travel, but
So I don't know about like on land because I know lightning can travel on land. Like it has gone through people's houses and you can see like scorch marks in their hardwood floors.
yeah.
But in water, more specifically like salt water, it travels through the salt molecules and not the water molecules. So you could be in the water and you can see lightning strike right next to you and you won't feel a thing, but someone 30, 60 feet away from you is going to get hit.
Huh.
Because it travels, the path of least resistance through the salt molecules.
Thank you, Jessica. I'll get you back. So like I don't know how your guys' weather's been, but like we were having tornado warnings in Denver. Like in Denver, which is like in the middle of mountains, you know what I mean? It's almost unheard of.
Well, there was a video of a tornado on a mountain that I saw recently. I'm assuming it was Colorado.
On the top of the mountain?
Yeah.
That was in Montana.
Okay.
But I mean, still the Rocky Mountains, you know what I mean? It's just it's unheard of for a tornado to be that close to any mountain range. It's just insane.
For sure. Yeah, so I don't know if I showed you. We had a tornado, 2 tornadoes touched down, one in Norfolk and one in Virginia Beach, and it destroyed Virginia Beach, man. Like, it's not unheard of to have tornadoes in Virginia, but they're usually not that strong and they don't last long. They're usually like F1s or F2s, and they last about 3 minutes. This one, I think, was an F3, and it lasted like 9.5 minutes. It destroyed. Destroyed.
That's a long time for an F3.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was bad, man. I'll have to send you the pictures here in a little bit. Like I've experienced 2 tornadoes personally myself in my lifetime here in Virginia. And I've never seen this type of destruction. At least here in Virginia. In Alabama, they mess everything up. I don't know why people live in Alabama, to be completely honest, the way the tornadoes tear that state up.
When I was working with my grandpa years ago, we were in so we had just left like right outside of Odessa, Texas, and we went up through Oklahoma into Kansas, and we started working in Kansas. Well, they had one probably less than a mile away, and this thing was fucking huge. My grandpa's just in his loader smoking cigarettes, like it doesn't bother him at all. Everyone's freaking out. Like I thought I was gonna die that day, but just the amount of damage that they do, dude, is insane. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, dude. So I'm gonna start planning probably next week on how I'm gonna buy things and what I'm gonna take with me, because what I'd like to do is just take, because I'm gonna have to make sure I have all my medications ready ahead of time, which
Right.
hopefully the doctor will give me enough for the trip. Which I'm worried more about the insurance not covering it, but either way, if I have to buy it out of pocket, I do. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my medication. I'll probably get my GoPro. I'll probably take a small amount of tackle, just stuff that I'm gonna give to you from here.
Right.
And
so
then
you can
everything
always,
else, I think I'm gonna buy there. Honestly,
if you can't bring your tackle on the plane, you can always mail it to me. 3 or 4 days before.
and I thought about that too, but I was like, man, that would be like a shitty situation if I mail it and it doesn't get there in time, or it
Yeah,
gets
that's true.
lost in the mail. But
Well, give
either
it
way, because
give it like 8 days before then.
you have extra pulls, right?
Oh yeah, dude. I have
Yeah. See, so I'm not worried about that. I just go buy a couple $100 in tackle and
yeah.
whatever is left over that I don't lose, I'll just leave there with you and come back.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make sure that it's like the cheapest that I can for the flight. Because, and I was even thinking about it. I was like, man, it'd be cool if I could fly there and just drive back, because then at least I get to drive one way, because it'd be like a cool trip to get across the country.
Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. I don't enjoy driving that much anymore. And, it'd be cool, like from Colorado to about New Mexico.
No, so what I think would be really cool, because you haven't been to the East Coast before, is driving from the beach to the mountains in Tennessee. I think that would be amazing to drive from Virginia Beach into Tennessee, like look at Nashville, and then from there be like, I don't want to drive no more.
It would be awesome, but do you know how much it would suck driving from Tennessee to Colorado?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been in those states, bro. There ain't nothing to see there.
Unless you went north first and went to like Ohio. I wouldn't suggest going to Ohio, but
see, and I should have waited until next year, because I could have saved 2 weeks of vacation. And the way they would have stacked, I'd have been able to take like 3 weeks or a month off probably.
Yeah.
And then I could have like stopped at every lake from here all the way to Virginia, just bass fish the whole way. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know if that'd be fun for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking about it too. I was like, man, why are we getting Airbnb? I was like, we could just go out and camp somewhere. But I was like, shit, I don't have all that stuff with me. You know what I mean? So I can't do that.
It's hard to camp in Virginia Beach. They do have campsites, but they're like exclusive member site type things where you have to be part of like Mike knows the name of it. What's the name of the thing where you're a member of the campsite? Mike, tell me. Hurry up. Tell me.
Is there like, there's not any places up in the little mountain area you guys have to camp?
I mean, there's plenty of places up in the mountains, but that's, 4 hours from the beach. Yeah.
Dang. Mountains,
I mean,
he
so
says.
if we decide now to abandon Virginia Beach and go down to North Carolina, there's plenty of places you can camp in North Carolina that are right on the water. And there's probably cheaper hotels in North Carolina too, because there's crappier areas, which is not saying much because it's the Outer Banks, dude. It's a chain of islands. There's not really crappy areas. They're just crappier.
Bro, I live in Pueblo. We could probably go to the most ghetto hotel you have there, and it'll look like a 5-star to me.
I don't know about that, man. We got Motel 6 around here.
Yeah, so do we. Ours is like, it's like a Motel 5.5. It's not even quite a 6 here, dude. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
the characters you see outside are questionable.
Yeah. I was actually working back when I did construction. I remodeled some hotels, and I was working at one. It was called Economy. It was originally called Econo Lodge, and they rebranded to Economy Inn and Suites.
Yeah, we have them here too.
While I was remodeling it, I found a tube that was used for illicit substances hidden in the ottoman, dude. Out of all places, I went to pick the ottoman up to move it out of the room because I was supposed to be doing carpet in that room, and it just rolls out on the floor. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I picked it up, and I was like, "Oh, dang! I just picked this up." So I took it out of the room and smashed it in the parking lot. I was like, "I'm not gonna have my fingerprints on that."
It's funny how it's like a huge deal, like for you, but it's like my daily life to like just pick something up and find some weird shit like that.
Well, yeah, you're a corrections officer, so
Dude, you know what's crazy is just like I don't know how they get all this the stuff they get, dude. I really don't. Like it baffles me.
I mean, I hate to say it, but some of it's coming from your coworkers, and
Oh, I mean that's been said for years in every line of corrections in any state.
yeah.
You know, it's always majority of the time it's employees, but
yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking, and I was even thinking too. I was like, I wonder how much it would cost for us to rent boats or kayaks down there for like
Kayaks
just a
are
day.
cheap, dude. Like you can most places you can rent kayaks. It's like $23 for 8 hours.
Wow, it's like $120 here for a kayak. But I think there's only like one place here in Pueblo that still does it, like one small
Yeah,
business.
see, I was gonna surprise you, but I'm thinking about booking a charter boat to do like actual deep sea fishing.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But remember one thing, I've never been out on the middle of the ocean. I don't know if I'm gonna get seasick.
I was thinking the same thing. I was actually talking to someone about that earlier. I was like, "Yeah, Chris is, coming over here in July. I want to book a charter boat." They're like, "Oh, that's cool." I was like, maybe." He's used to like being on boats and lakes. The ocean is a different animal for sure.
Yeah, and I mean like our lake gets messed up, but it's the ocean. Like I've heard just the way the ocean is makes people sick, you know. So
Yeah, well, so Jessica, if she's still in here, she can attest to this. Yeah, she's still here.
she's gonna be puking overboard for sure.
She
You
can
know, that's okay though. As long as I got fish on, I'll throw up while I'm reeling it in.
The ocean,
all the years of
doesn't-
drinking prepared me for
doesn't
this trip.
move. Like how lakes and rivers they
Mhm.
have that simple movement that just yeah, oceans it can do this and then this and then that and then this and then back
Yeah.
the other way. It is unpredictable.
Oh man, that's funny. I think I'll be all right, even if I get seasick. I feel like all the years of drinking prepared me for this trip on the ocean.
Dude, right?
All the projectile vomiting, just
I plan to do it. So I plan to get a charter out of Virginia Beach, so we just leave the inlet and go straight to the ocean. But if you want to, we'll book a charter out of like Chesapeake or Hampton, and we'll go out through the bay where it's a little bit calmer, and you can get used to the wake as you go.
just slowly introduce me to throwing up instead of just,
Yeah. Oh, it was me and Mike.
I guess I could get some of those pills that they sell for
Dramamine.
yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Or I could just get one of those hats that have the can holders and just Pepto-Bismol on each one.
Oh, that's a good. If you've watched my videos before, me and Chris together is gonna be a whole different thing. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, we're here for the conversation where we talked about how he hasn't been banned on YouTube yet. It'll be all 3 platforms first day. Like go to Virginia, we get no context. We're gonna get banned before we leave the bay.
That'd be hilarious.
or we're gonna get lost or stranded because that's just how our luck is.
All right, so the cool thing about that is the Chesapeake Bay has so many rivers and estuaries coming off of it or coming from it that you can pretty much re-enter the bay and pick the first 3 rivers, and I can get back to my house from any of those rivers.
Yeah, I still think we get lost. We'd end up in some really messed up situation where like we're in a legit survival situation. Not at all prepared for it, even though we've talked about it for the last year.
Oh, dude, yeah, right?
That's like these people like this time of year, dude, that are getting like they're growing a set, dude. They're going to areas of the mountains that just are not ready for that type of.
I still think if you get time, I sent you that guy's link a while back, and all he does for his YouTube channel is take his plane and try to find places in the Rockies to land it.
I remember that. I think I watched like 2 of his videos.
I think you need to do a collaboration with him where you go up in the plane and look for like lakes to fish in the mountains. Because
that'd be awesome.
Plane is designed to land in like 60 feet of space, so you don't need a lot of space to land.
As long as we're not landing on water, I'm good. I'm one of those people that just don't believe that planes and water mix very well. I don't know.
Seaplanes work better than planes that land on the ground, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably, but you know, like you already know how I am about planes, for one. But I like water. I don't want to not like water, you know?
He can't get in the live chat. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know, dude. If I could fly, like if I ever attempted to fly, I'd want to do it in a seaplane. Because I was thinking about it, dude. Like, I could probably, because we know I don't do well with elevation, right? But I could probably get in a plane in Virginia, like a low flying, like Cessna or whatever, and be just fine. But I couldn't do that up in the mountains because, like, here I'm at or just above sea level. I get on a plane that's flying 600 feet. That's nothing. But I go 600 to 1,000 feet up a mountain.
Then go up another 1,000 feet?
Yeah. It's just not good. So I think I could fly around the beach and be just fine. So I would like to try that one day. I don't know where to begin looking for someone like that because we don't really have that here. Our tourist attraction is more the fishing aspect or surfing.
So I figured this out. Since we're going to gradually leave the Chesapeake Bay to get me used to the sea, we're going to do the same thing in a plane. We're going to gradually fly you from there to Colorado at like 600 feet as we're going up. Maybe then you'd be okay. And if we have to like make a lap around just so you can catch your breath or whatever, you know, we can.
Yeah, but my thing is, what if like we get to like that point where we got to go from 600 to 1,000 feet, and then from 1,000 to like 1,800, and that 1,800 is too much, and it's going to take a long time just to turn around and go back down.
Well, that's when we just find a pilot that's willing to kind of fly down into like the ravines and stuff, you know.
What's up, Rich?
We'll figure this out. We'll figure out a way to get you to Colorado eventually.
One day.
Maybe you could just ride a bike. that'll definitely acclimate you.
Dude, my knees are so bad now from years of just being harsh to my own body that I I don't think I could ride a bike down my own driveway.
You know what's funny? I got an electric bike.
I've been looking. I'm just not a fan of the electric movement, dude.
So like the reason I got it was mainly just so I can get around areas of my lake without having to like
That's a smart idea.
yeah. Because so like all of our bike paths in Colorado, this is super cool. So they made it to where electric bikes can be on any bike path.
Yeah, same here.
But it's got to be under like a certain wattage or something, which mine's like a quarter of what it would be. So
Gotcha. So yeah, Rich, Jessica, you've heard Chris talk. Guys, this is Chris, Co-Fishing and Outdoors. I've known him for 8 years, 9 years, 7 years. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time.
yeah.
And we both pretty much started YouTube around the same time. And right when his channel started doing really good is when I started getting serious about it, and he had to slow down on making content. So we're both kind of trying to push to get back up there. So if y'all could hit him up with a sub, he subs back to everybody.
Yeah.
And
hopefully sometime at the end of this month and then July for sure, I'll be able to toss out a bunch of content. What I want to do is I want to put a bunch of mystery boxes together and just do raffles for them.
Same.
Because I think that's like the best way to do giveaways rather than just doing one big giveaway. Just kind of do what your other buddy does, you know, and just do like a raffle night where I just send out mystery boxes that have random stuff in them. Maybe even dirt from Colorado. Some Colorado dirt.
Did you ever do the geode giveaway that I sent you?
Yeah. No, I still have that geode. I did the first one.
Right.
And I don't remember who won that one, but it was broke when they got it.
That's all.
Like
to that 1,000, that would be yes, it would. I would love to get to 1,000.
The only problem now is I got to find a way to, with this whole annual thing that YouTube does now, I got to figure out how to get back on track with my not only my watch hours but my subscriber count at the same time. All right,
so subscribers, I mean, you just keep putting out content. Watch hours, lives, man. That's why I went live. I'm trying to get my watch hours up. So, because the 2 videos that you helped me with that blew up, got over 1,000 each or whatever, they're coming up on a year. So I'm about to lose like 60 watch hours. So I'm trying to compensate for that by doing a live here and there.
Yeah. So how it works, from the way I understood it too, like say if you have a constant 4 or 5 viewers, like what you've had tonight, that's automatically 10 for a 2-hour stream. It's 10 watch hours. So if you do that for a week straight, just every day, just stream for like an hour or two, you'll at least be able to gain those watch hours back.
Yeah.
I got you too, Smart.
Yeah, Rich is Jessica's dad, and they do awesome videos. They did a video with Earl, the reef robber.
Okay.
I don't know if I sent you that one. I shared it to a lot of people, but Rich was recording for him, and Earl had Jessica pulling in the pots. It was a good video, though.
Oh, I don't know which one is his. Oh, there's a lot of Rich Smarts.
Here, I'll put it in the chat.
I appreciate it. Cause I'm looking for the brown R, but that doesn't.
Yeah. It was fun. It looked like a fun time. I want to get out to Oregon or get You wanted to pull him? Yeah. I like giving Earl a hard time about it. He I think out of all of the videos I've watched of his, he's pulled like 8 pots. Which I mean, hey, it's his boat, so when you captain the boat, you get to make the rules. Yeah, I got her. Share.
Oh. 622. What? YouTube is broken.
I say if you're on YouTube, you should just be able to click the link in the comments.
It won't let me click it for some reason.
Really?
So I'm having to do this a different way.
Lip rippers.
Huh. Oh no, I muted the tab. How do I unmute it?
What?
Oh no.
You
Oh,
broke
there
it.
we go. There we go. I got it.
You broke it.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Huh.
It's just one of her videos. Uh-oh. I broke stuff. Now I'm breaking stuff. Come on, Chris. Sending out bad juju, man.
Oh no.
What is that?
I'm trying to click stuff and I probably shouldn't have done that.
Oh, yeah, what's this do? Whoa. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Oh, why? Oh, try to send the link in the private chat. For some reason I can copy and paste that.
I don't know how to do that.
What do you mean? You
Wait,
set
okay.
your
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. I was gonna say you just did it like at 8:47, so I know you know how.
Well, that's in the YouTube chat.
No, you put it in the private chat and
No. I'm saying I don't know how to copy the link. I'll figure it out. I got this.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Why is it searching Google? I don't want to search Google. I want to search YouTube.
Why is it so hard for it? I could have just typed it in letter for letter at this point. Okay. Smart. All right, I got it.
I just put it in the Dang it.
Oh man. This is why we shouldn't be taking a boat anywhere. Simple
Hey,
task, man. Simple task.
I have a license to drive a boat. All right.
I have a license to drive a car too. They probably shouldn't have gave me that either.
Yeah, dude. I just took an 8-hour online course to get a boating license. 90% of it I could Google. So
Have you even got your driver's license back yet?
no.
Nice.
No, I can drive a boat, but not a car.
So you put wheels on a boat.
Yep.
SpongeBob it.
Just have like a washer hose spraying on the bottom of it all the time, so it's technically on the water.
Yes. I always have life jackets. That's one
Yep.
thing that is like a big pet peeve of mine is people that don't wear life jackets.
Well, in Virginia, you don't have to legally wear it, but you have to have one for everyone aboard the vessel.
That's how it is here. And it's not so bad like for people that are doing like say if they're bass fishing in a tournament. It's not I understand why they'd want to take it off when they're standing on the boat to fish.
Right.
But like there's been so many people that have died in Lake Pueblo just because they just don't think that it's important to wear one just because they know how to swim, and they don't think about currents.
On a boat, let's just say 20-foot boat. I won't wear one on a 20-foot boat. Like if I'm on a kayak or a canoe or it's a small watercraft, I'm gonna wear it because chances of that sinking are 10 times higher than a larger boat. Or even just tipping over, like I'm trying to like paddle my kayak and I turn too fast or something. Not here. You don't. Like I said, you just have to have one available for everyone on board the vessel, and I mean it'd probably be smart to wear one in the ocean, but most of the boats that go out in the ocean here are massive boats. So I mean, you're gonna know you're sinking before the water gets near your feet. So you'll have time to get it on and get prepared.
That is weird. I have like this one piece of hair that won't stay in my hat, and it's like really irritating me.
One for every person. Yeah. Like I said, I wear it every time I take the kayak out. If I get in a canoe, those little bass boats like what you have, I will always wear one on a small watercraft. But again, a big fishing boat, I'm not too worried about it because you're gonna know you're sinking before.
Yeah. And it's not even the sinking and swimming part that's a problem for most people. What they overlook is currents underwater. Yeah. Like they don't understand that like once you're in it, there's no turning back. You ain't swimming out of it. And we have such a strong current coming through Lake Pueblo because the Arkansas River just runs right through it.
Yeah. Well, so there's a estuary here that's off of the James River. It's called College Creek, but everyone calls it Killer Creek because a lot of college kids, even though you're not supposed to park on the parkway after sunset, they'll go out there at night and they'll try and swim, but the riptide is just horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible, dude. And once you hit it, you could be, beelining right here. You hit that riptide, you're over here, and that.
Yeah.
It's bad, and people don't realize it. And then they'll get out there and they'll try and swim across from the parkway to the little island that's out there, and they get sucked out past the sandbar. They're gone. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nicknamed Killer Creek because like 30 people have died there trying to swim across it. And again, during the day, it's not so bad because you have other people that can see it happening and run down the beach a little bit and go out to the sandbar and try and help you. But at night, there's no fighting it. You have to have them on the kayak and canoes there. That's strange.
Yeah, you're supposed to have one for kayaks here too, I think.
Like I said, I always wear mine on the kayak just because, well, one, my kayak's not that stable. It doesn't track very well either. So I'm wearing my life jacket or life vest, whatever you want to call it. But again, I don't know. I don't trust small watercraft as much as most people do. And Coast Guard here, the Coast Guard will tell you that 9 times out of 10, when they find someone in the water, if they weren't wearing a life jacket, it's a recovery mission, not a rescue mission. Wear your life jacket. At that point, it's a rescue mission.
And you see here when anybody, like when a boat sinks, if they can't find somebody, you already know. Like, you know they're gone. Like, you ain't gonna find them somewhere. It's I don't think I've ever heard of a story of Lake Pueblo them ever finding somebody.
See, that's weird to me for a lake, dude. Like,
oh, it is so bad. Well, so the way that the Arkansas comes in, the way that it was built, the reservoir was built because when Pueblo flooded, it was like one of the worst floods in like U.S. history. And when they dug the dam, so where the inlet comes in from Canyon City into Pueblo,
right.
The river's not very deep through there. It's like maybe between 4, maybe 12 feet at like the deepest point, maybe all the way down. But when it comes into the reservoir, so the reservoir is not that deep either, and it has a lot of shallow spots even out in the middle of the reservoir. But when you get down towards the dam, it drops down to like 100 feet.
Yeah.
So all that water just goes straight down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, they have the floodgates that are constantly pushing water to keep it flowing back through Pueblo again, too. So you have that extra pressure getting pulled, too. Yeah. So it's a nasty lake. Like, it's dangerous.
Now, so I've seen videos of you there. I've seen you there live. And, it can have quite a bit of chop. But is it tidal? Does it rise and lower? Like,
so I bet you it's 6 foot higher today than what it was yesterday because that's how much rain we got. But it doesn't fluctuate the way you think it would. It might fluctuate like maybe 6 to 8 inches, but it's like that's like throughout the whole day. So I mean, it's not even something you would notice unless like you're like, I've known a few people that have been able to get their smaller boats like mine, or even just a little bit bigger than mine, just a standard John boat, back into like little, I don't want to say coves, but I guess coves kind of.
Right.
They'll get back into there, and then in the summertime, when it's hot, that water will recede, and then they'll have to walk across the bar and pull their boat across just to get it back over. Yeah. So we do have like that kind of fluctuation, but it's not anything you would notice out there. I don't notice it.
I know you've seen the little pier I fish at right up the road, how tide comes in, water line is over the pier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I went kayaking last year, the water was so low because the tide was so low, I kayaked under that pier.
Yeah. So, like, just to give you like a general idea of how fast the water rises here in Colorado when the snow melt off is. So, what was it, like maybe a month and a half ago?
Y'all just got snow.
Yeah. A month and a half ago, like when I was out doing my final rabbit hunt, I was able to walk all the way across the Swallows area, back in the trees, and I was hunting rabbit and stuff out there.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Sleep well.
Have a good night. But yeah, so we were able to walk all over that area to hunt. And me and Nico went out there about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago because we were just going to go metal detect and try to find the old town of Swallows that was lost during the flood. Like there's still remnants all over the place. So we're like, oh, that'd be a cool place to go down into. So we get down to where the path is that would lead us across this tree line towards the Arkansas. Well, we get there and the water is flooded. Like it flooded the whole area. It took over that whole entire area. And that was just a melt off within a week. So the ground was starting to get kind of soft like a week before that. And then when we came back the next week, I bet you it's 7 foot deep there now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we have that type of fluctuation, which really sucks because like some of the places that.
But yeah, that's you can't even judge that. There's no going, well, the tide's going out or the tide's coming in. There's no predicting it. It's hey, it snowed. It might be flooded. It might not be.
And it's really hard too because it changes every year. Some year we have moisture, some years we don't. So like we could be planning a fishing trip for the next year in that one spot, and we're gonna sleep on the just camp on the shoreline or whatever and night fish. Well, we don't know what's going to happen that next year, so we can't even plan that far in advance. It's like a 2 or 3 day advance for us.
All right, so I got a serious question for you. When you do come over here, you actually want to go back to Colorado? Like,
I'll let you know.
Bro, you're probably going to be like, yo, Kara, pack everything up. We're moving to Virginia.
Y'all got prisons there, right?
Yeah.
Just lateral transfer.
We actually have 2 within like 20 miles from me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's closer than what I drive every day. I get to work in about 24 minutes. It should take me closer to 40, but
right.
Yeah, I fly there, but it's my facility's a little less than 30 miles away. So it'd be about the same commute probably for me.
Well, so from here to, I can never remember the name of it. I just call it the Newport News Jail because it's Newport News, Williamsburg, and York County all go there. And then Newport News has downtown jail, which is the city jail, not the county jail. And then Hampton has its own. It's weird. I don't know how they draw the lines here, but it's weird. But the county jail is probably the one everyone would want to work at. That's the one that people do like weekends at and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'd want to work in a jail though. It's a lot of drama in a jail.
Honestly, this one's not bad. The magistrate kind of sucks, but
that's anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we're not even jailing people for like large amounts of theft right now. Like, it's insane. And I'm sure it's the same in Virginia, but here in Colorado, like people that got arrested 20 years ago and are doing prison time are doing, a 20-year stretch for something that a guy just got probation for last month. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, they definitely need to do some prison reform, but teach their own, right?
That's been a big issue in Colorado too with marijuana, just because, there's guys.
Yeah. Now that it's completely legal and there's still people in prison for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way you look at it, they broke a law then. You know what I mean? So
right.
That's where it sits. But
no, Rich, it's not really a close walk. Where I'm at is pretty much the middle of nowhere. But if you go down my road and turn left, you're heading right towards the city. But yeah, that way down that road and that way, both ways down this road right behind my computer. There's nothing for miles.
And that's where I'm choosing to go on my vacation.
We're going to Virginia Beach. There's a lot in Virginia Beach. Like Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
He's from Virginia Beach.
We go to New York instead.
No.
The whole Pharrell Williams thing just kind of. Yeah, Florida. Let's go to Florida. Let's go to the Glades.
I'm down.
I'd go to. Yeah, I don't know. They have crocodiles there, alligators, whatever the hell they have. They have them. Do you know Pharrell Williams?
Yep, I do. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going to the Outer Banks, dude. I just don't want to buy another fishing license.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Well,
because that's an out of state thing. I'm probably gonna have to pay like $100 for a license, probably. It's whatever.
If I do the charter thing, it's covered under the charter. But if we decide we want to do like surf fishing or whatever, I'll just give you my license, the paper one. And I got mine on my phone, and they never look at it. They never like actually inspect it. So as long as we both have a visible license, they're not going to say anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal if I have to get one too. I'd like to get one just so I could frame it afterwards and put it on my wall. I did it, guys. I finally made it to Virginia after 8 years of talking about it. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. It's going to be a fun time.
Yep, sure is.
It's the last time I'll see Colorado.
It's the last time you'll want to be in Colorado. Because I'm telling you, you're gonna fall in love with the ocean. That's a given. Everyone does. Like, you like the water, you like the ocean. But yeah, dude, like if you miss the mountains, just drive 2 hours up north. You're in the fucking mountains.
We got to make sure to get a video. We got to make sure to get a video of me seeing the ocean for the first time so people can see me cry like a little girl. And then you take a box of tissues. People are going to be standing there looking at me. Why is he crying?
The twins with the same name, right? One of us is a foot taller than the other. That's going to be the funny part. Everyone's going to be like, wow, he is short.
We just got to remember not to walk through any dense bush and we'll be okay. At least I won't lose you. Frodo, where you at? Where are you, dude? I'm right next to you, man. Oh.
Yeah, when I do book the charter, I'm gonna have to talk to them to try and find out what fish they can get us on. Because I want to see you fight like a.
I want a tuna, bro.
See, tuna are fun and all, but I want to see you fight like a marlin or a mahi. Because tuna are fun, but they're fast. They're fast compared to the other two.
Yeah.
So you think you're gaining line, and then you're tired. Like this just mahi. You can actually gain some line. They'll take a little bit back. You can gain some line, and then marlin. They're similar to tuna, but yeah.
I wonder if I could go there and catch a bass within my first 20 casts in your freshwater areas.
Probably.
I bet you I could.
That's messed up, Mike. I don't like you anymore.
I just kept like this mental image of him like running through the bush, and I just see a little flag just flapping. Oh man,
Mahi mahi.
that's
tuna.
funny.
Mahi mahi isn't actually a type of tuna. Tuna is a red meat, like a red meat fish, and mahi mahi is a white meat fish.
Are we gonna
Everyone
keep these?
calls them tuna, and a lot of people also call them blue dolphins, but they're just a fish. Like,
Here's a real question: if I get stung by a jellyfish, will you pee on my leg?
yes,
Sweet.
I'll record it too.
I don't know if we need to go that far. But yeah, most
That
definitely.
goes on a different website.
Only fish.
Yep. Nah, jellyfish, you really only get those at the beach. What you gotta be worried about is stingrays. They're not hard to handle, but if you've never handled them before, you might be like, is it really that serious? It can be.
Isn't that what killed my boy Steve Irwin?
Yeah, but you got stabbed like 100 times or something like that.
What if I get stabbed 100 times?
Then I'm pushing you overboard. Like, go be with Steve.
Steven! Oh, man.
Yeah, stingrays, like I said, they're not too bad to handle if you know what to watch for. But for the most part, you can see their mannerisms. Mike.
Oh, here comes that I've never. It would be Mike that causes you to get banned on YouTube too.
Right?
Out of everybody, it'd be Mike. Yeah, I never see anybody live on TikTok anymore. I was like, man, that's gonna be the place to stream fishing this year because nobody does it on TikTok anymore.
A lot of people still do it. I plan on doing it. I need to get a new like ring light or something to hold my phone up.
Yeah, my ring light finally broke.
Yeah. No life check. Oh yeah. July is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do some bass fishing first. I don't know of any places to bass fish in Virginia Beach, but we could find them.
I know they have in Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, there's plenty of places on the bay.
How big is the bay? Could we kayak across the bay?
It would take a while, but I'm sure we could. I don't know how to share my screen on here. You know how to do it, right?
I don't think I can because I'm not hosting.
It doesn't matter. You're moderator on this.
Screen 3.
Yeah. Just Google Chesapeake Bay and see if we could kayak across it. What's up, guys? It says we got 4 people in here. If y'all comment, just say hi. Something.
Oh, I have it on the wrong screen.
That's the bay right there. You got to zoom in though. So,
oh,
yeah.
forget that. Yeah, that'd take us like 3 days.
You think so?
Yeah, it's like that's like walking from Lancaster to Heathville.
Well,
in a
no.
straight
So
line.
we would leave like Hampton and go across to, I don't know, somewhere on the Eastern Shore.
To Kiptopki.
Sure.
I say we go to this island.
There's a lot of islands in the bay, dude. There's also a lot of islands up the Eastern Shore, but I've never really fished up there, so I couldn't tell you how the fishing was. Oh, but yeah, if you go down to Rudy Inlet, you're almost there. I think we passed it. I don't know. I can't really see it.
There's Point Harbor.
All right. That's North Carolina. We're way far down. Currituck. All right. So there's Virginia again. Go up a little bit. A little more. Sandbridge right there. That's where the Airbnb is. So you can get to that bay or the ocean.
This ship's bay looks pretty cool.
Yeah, there's apparently really good fishing in Ship's Bay. And it's brackish, so you can catch freshwater and saltwater fish. Trolling motors, right? Just take a John boat all the way across the.
I thought about if I drove, I would take my John boat, honestly.
Is this a geography class I'm late for? Yes,
Yep.
It's Otter Cat.
100%. No, we're looking for fishing spots. I don't know, man. I'm not going to be there for but like 3 days, so we got to like...
We're doing deep sea fishing. That is a must.
Oh, I got to buy a golf club and a golf ball, too.
I have golf balls and golf clubs.
Sweet. My goal is to hit a golf ball into the ocean.
I
I don't know why. It's just been something I've always wanted to do.
Why have I never done this?
I don't know. I'm going to put a fishing lure on it and see how far, drive it out like 800 yards.
That's such a good idea, dude.
Haven't you seen that video of the guy that does it at a lake? It's like it was on
but it was a
Facebook,
good
I think.
idea.
Yeah. There was so much momentum though. It ended up like the bobber stayed on the line, but like everything else like ripped off as soon as he hit it.
Dude, that's such a good idea. Instead of casting and throwing out your shoulder, just
You know what we could do? One of us can get on a kayak, go out like 50 yards, and we could just take turns going back and forth between the kayak, and we just hit golf balls at each other.
why?
Why not? It'd be our first time hanging out physically together. We got to make it worth it. The fishing sounds fun and all, but like we got to find something else to do too while we're there.
What we can do though is we could go to like Grandview Beach, which is up in Hampton. You can only go there during the day. It's a state park. You can't be there after dark or whatever. But we could go there and take a kayak and kayak out to the middle of the bay to drop our baits and then kayak back.
Oh, yeah. But then we have to go all the way back out there to... Well, no. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you kayak out, drop your bait instead of casting. That way you can get it further out and you don't have to throw it. Ottercat, what's up, man?
Oh, well, all right, man. Well, I better jump off because it's already 10 o'clock and I got to be in bed in 30 minutes. I still got to eat dinner. So,
Yeah, I'm probably going to hop off in about 5 minutes myself. I've already been on for almost 3 hours.
yep. 2 hours and 43 minutes. That's some good watch time.
Yeah.
Probably got close to 10 hours in total, probably, with everybody. Floating trailer park. I'll still never forget. I was talking about that at work the other day. Everyone looked at me like I was totally dumb.
Like, you don't get it. I got a friend that lives on the ocean.
They're probably they looked at me like that is like the most redneck shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
It's already bad enough that your goal is a trailer park, but to float it is
Just got
just.
home from fishing. You catch anything? I mean, why not? Why not have a floating trailer park?
Park with the floating cows and everything else we talked about. Like,
Right? The camera Mary.
oh man. Where's she at? She's not even here.
Well, I don't know if I still have her number, so I don't know if I shared it to her because I can't share it on Facebook. So.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But all right, guys. Well, Frodo, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to get some sleep because I got another 13 hours ahead of me tomorrow.
Jeez.
And yeah, maybe if I get off around the same time I did tomorrow, I'll hop back in. We'll do another one. Try to get your
go
watch
live
hours
on
up.
yours tomorrow if you want.
I don't know if I'll have enough time to set everything up.
I can set it up. I have it all set up here. So
good deal. All right. Well, in that case, I will catch you guys later. I'm gonna go eat some dinner, take a shower.
Peace.
Later.
I broke his Facebook. Dude, this is the first time I've had 2 striper, 1 largemouth, 1 smallmouth, 4 white bass, and a drum. Nice. How big was the drum? You heading out too, Rich? I'm only be on for a couple more minutes anyways. 10-ish, like 10 inches? Or 10 pounds? Nice. That's pretty good. That's it's at least a, I don't know, year-old fish. Wait, Mike, are you leaving too? I was gonna say I'd call you, Mike, but I can't. Not yet. Okay. Ottercat, did you get any pictures? Hey, y'all, I got a rock. Straight from Colorado. Chris, oh, gotcha. Peace, dude. Yeah, I need a new chair. That is a must. I forgot to take pics. Dang, I was hoping to see some catches. What's up, Earl? Earl, you want to hop on panel for a few minutes? I was about to end it, but if you want to hop on panel. More than welcome to. I don't know. I've never tried, but I will try. Just finished fishing. Any good catches? Sweet. Sounds good. Otter Cat made some catches tonight. He caught a drum and some bass. Where'd it go? Let's see what else. 2 striper, a largemouth, a smallmouth, 4 white bass, and a drum. I guess I could have just put it up on screen. Why did I think of that? I got to get used to this. Right, Mike? Several bass and a few perch. Nice. Yeah, I need to go fishing. I'm going to do that tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't care how I got to get there, but I'm going to go fishing. I'll probably just go to the golf course again and try, see if I can get a bigger fish out of the golf course lake with a Texas rig. Excuse me. Oh, my back. Were you just like bottom fishing otter cat or throwing a lure? Put some wheels on your boat. Yeah, see, I don't got a boat right now. All I got is a kayak. I mean, I could probably. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Tennessee River. Gotcha. I heard that's pretty good fishing. Well, obviously it is. That and Mississippi River around like Memphis and whatnot. Mike, I think you live in one of the worst places for fishing, now that I think about it. Guys, I wonder if I could like get like bungee cords or something and make like straps like a backpack for my kayak and just put it on my back and like ride a bicycle or a scooter or something to the water. I really like current. Okay, that makes sense. We got an Earl.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Oh, do I have my YouTube side on?
You're what?
There we go. I shut her down.
You have an echo?
I did. Did you? Okay.
Oh.
Boy, it was slow tonight.
Oh yeah.
I caught one about right off the bat. Joe was talking to me the whole time it was on there, and I just kept it in the water. It was a little bitty guy, about that big. And I knew it was hooked good. Then after I got off the phone with him, I videoed the rest of it coming in, and that was the first one. And I got another one not long after that, and went till just about dark until I got another one. It was pitiful.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean that's usually how it goes for me when I freshwater fish. So
Yeah, right, Otter Cat. Slow there too. I don't bleed it.
making a custom cart to pull a kayak with your bike. That's not a bad idea. They strap it to the side of the bicycle. My kayak is gigantic, though. I don't know if I could do that. It would make the bike one side really heavy. Surfboard, I could do. My kayak, on the other hand, I don't think I could.
I think I got pretty good footage of an eagle tonight, though.
Oh, yeah?
It
Like
was,
a bald eagle or
yeah, it flew like 50, 80 feet above me.
Oh, nice.
It was checking out some geese that I'd chased off a nest. What's up, Rich? Problem is, it was just my GoPro, so who knows?
Yeah.
It'll
You can
look
always zoom a little bit
yeah.
when you're editing, but which I couldn't get the software you use to work on my laptop. I got another one. I don't remember what it's called right now, but it seems simple to use. The only problem is the transitions don't work. It's just a black screen in the middle.
Well, that's
I
not
gotta,
fun.
I gotta figure that out so I can get a video out. But I
How do
think
you
what I
like?
can do is like import transitions that I want, maybe.
Yeah. How do you like the dorky short I did yesterday of the airliner?
Oh, yeah.
uh, hey, it got like 1,200 views or something dumb.
That's not bad. They have a. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, I have a moped. It's not really a moped. It's built like one, but it goes way faster. That I could tow a kayak behind, but I would have to build a cart for it. You use it as a skateboard. That might be fun. Don't tempt me. Or like a luge where I just sit on it.
Rich, I might see you guys this weekend again. Got myself on the charter.
Derek's gonna be
Derek's
there this
gonna be
weekend
out there too. Yeah, he's leaving tomorrow afternoon. I have 6,000 feet of metal to run tomorrow. I'm not
Oh,
even
wow.
sure I can get it all on the truck.
Right.
Might have to. I think I got right at 6,000 that I can load up, but that's going to be a big job. It's the best short you ever watched. No, the best one was you setting traps.
Yeah. I gotta figure out StreamYard again. I haven't used it in so long. I don't know what any of these buttons do.
Well, they changed probably, but yeah. I mean,
Well,
you got.
like,
I
go ahead.
can't see. How many?
How many people?
Yeah,
5.
that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's about on average. I haven't, like I said, I haven't gone live in forever. So
Yeah.
just mash them.
I couldn't just mash what? I couldn't decide what I was going to do this weekend. Ocean's just borderline for my boat as far as
Right.
getting out. And last time I went out,
What's going on, Joe?
it couldn't go in the ocean, so I'll mash the buttons. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, I could do that. I could make us big.
There you go.
I can do this, make us back to the way we were. I can do this, make me big and him small.
There you go.
That does nothing. I clicked it, but it did nothing.
What's up with the restrooms behind you?
The what?
The restrooms. What's that blue sign?
Oh,
mean?
it's not. It says it's a guy and his wife, and it says problem, and then next to it on the second panel, it's a guy holding a fishing pole with his dog, and it says problem solved.
Oh, there you go. Makes perfect sense now.
See it better that way.
Problem solved. Yeah.
That's rude, Mike. What's this one do? Nothing. What's this one do? Cinema layout. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know.
Hit the one that says Little Italy.
I wish there was one that said Little
You be
Italy.
gone.
Right? What are settings? Oh, nothing that I need to worry about.
Never mind. It got 1,300 views and added me 1 subscriber. What's wrong with that?
The lack of 1,299 others.
Yeah, I guess. That underwater footage got 2,700 views so far and gave me 5 subscribers.
I'm telling you, people are gonna love that underwater footage.
I got 1 coming out during the night tonight and 1, I think, the next day.
My last short got 208 views. And 2 subscribers, apparently.
Mine got 3,000 and how many subs? 4 subscribers. That thing took off again. I got 3 subscribers in the last 5 hours or so.
I just need watch hours. I mean, I need subscribers, but my 2 videos that have the most watch hours are coming up on that year time frame. So
Got you.
I'm trying to make up for some of the watch hours I'm about to lose. How long does it take to edit a 15-minute video? So it depends on how much footage you start with and what all you're editing in or out of it.
And how particular you are. For me, I kind of know what I want in the video as I'm going, so I don't record otherwise. Then you can just set the clips in there. Depends how much.
So I tried to do that same thing, but it never works out for me. I always end up going, okay, this is going to be boring. I'm not going to record. And it's not boring, but I'm not recording. And then I start recording and then it gets boring again. So I've gotten to the point that I just record up into the point where I'm like,
Yeah. But the other thing is, forget what I was going to say. Never mind. I'm tired.
so this did
27,000 more views, and I'll hit 33.5 million.
nice. How do I make you bigger?
Magnify me. You hit me on the bottom. Solo. Down in the basement.
It just says edit name, edit mic, kick from studio, or ban.
No, it should have a.
Oh, I see it now.
There, that one.
I figured it out.
Yeah, you did. Hey, I don't have my board up. You can see all my trash on top of this thing. See there?
You can
Fish
see
and stuff. Cheeseburgers. What? Oh, yeah, that'll make me bigger. That's for sure.
Now I want a cheeseburger.
Exactly. It's hard work wading the creek. Chasing geese off their nests. And I had the GoPro recording. I thought maybe I'd get attacked by a goose, and it flew off the other direction. I guess I looked too scary.
I've never been attacked by a goose. Everyone's always talking about how mean they are. I've gone up and pet them. Like, I don't get it.
Guy I used to work with was out golfing. Couple, I don't know how many of them walked in front of him while he was teeing off, and he got one right in the neck. Bam!
My buddy that works at the golf course up the road said there was a guy there that was teeing off and hit one as it was flying by. He said that was that man's highlight of his life.
Yeah. Yeah, I love any sticker you make, Ottercat. Kind of like the bucket I made for you.
I want a sticker. I don't care if it is duct tape with sharp.
I don't either.
I want a sticker.
What color of baits are you supposed to use in clear water on a sunny day?
I've always heard light colors.
That's what I thought. So I put a white fluke on there, and that thing didn't work worth a toot.
Really?
Actually, that might be what I caught both of those fish on. Both of the first ones, but then the last one I caught on a black worm.
Ottercat says natural colors. See, I always have better luck with natural colors when the water is kind of dark and murky.
You're supposed to use dark ones when it's black and murky.
Yeah, like red worms and why can't I think of the other color?
I don't know. I should. I know they were just up here. These things. Whoops, not that. This thing. I want to use these things down in the creek.
Hang on.
Look like a little crawdad.
Oh, yeah. That would probably work really well, actually.
Should.
Especially like on the shoreline.
That's about all I fish in the creek is the shoreline. Because it's some of it's only between ankle and knee deep.
Right.
But then over by the one shore, it's probably 3 feet deep, and the other shore is not. What's up, Ted?
What's going on, Ted?
White or black in muddy water.
In natural colors and clear. Okay. Well, maybe I'll be able to catch more fish now.
I should have used my little sunfish lure again today. I need to catch a bass on that thing. I haven't caught anything on it yet other than rocks.
You gonna collect rocks from every body of water you fish?
I didn't pull any rocks in out of the creek. I just catch it as it's going by.
Yeah.
But
Say, how deep does it swim?
it's kind of deep in the creek, but in that lake I was fishing, I didn't go that deep. I mean,
Gotcha.
it probably goes down 2 or 3, 4 feet. I think it's more meant to fish around the edge of a lake.
Right. I'm gonna make a video using this ugly thing that I created. Y'all ready for this?
Maybe. Oh no, not your face. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm gonna fish it one day though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's very flat on the front though. It's gonna definitely just go down in the water.
Yeah. The little swim baits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. That thing looks just like a little bluegill swimming through the water.
Yeah, I gotta put hooks on it and I'm fishing this thing. I've also been looking at those like smart baits. They're like electronic or whatever, and they're water activated. So when they get in the water, they start swimming. I don't know if I'd really trust trying to catch something with that because it's like a $70 lure if you lose it.
That might be what you need to catch fish.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think I just told you you're a terrible fisherman.
You did, yeah. Yeah, but see, if I got one of those, I would want the saltwater one just to see what I could catch. But again, if it broke me off, I would be going swimming. I would be chasing that fish.
Exactly. I threw away that one fish, and then I had to get another one for a thumbnail. And I didn't think I was going to get another one, but I did. There's my thumbnail for my next one.
Nice.
That's a lot bigger fish than what it looks. I mean, it's a lot smaller fish than what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's still a fish. I edited 2 videos yesterday.
I haven't recorded any videos lately. I need to. Actually, you know what? I might put hooks on this tomorrow, and that'll be my next video.
I think I still got one to edit.
That's too funny.
I've already had more comments on my video that's coming out next Monday than I get on some of mine.
Wait, you had more comments on a video that hasn't come out yet?
Yeah, I got it set as a premiere for Monday. That
Right.
cab is on with the big old fins outside. I got, I forget, 2 or 3 comments on it already.
Nice. Now, is it beneficial to have likes on a premiere before it plays, or is it more beneficial to let it play for a minute then get likes on it?
No idea. No idea. Hey, I don't know where that thing is. Where'd it go?
To the left.
No, it'd be up, if anything.
Up
There it
and
is. Found it.
to-
That one right there. It says Premiere on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of grainy. Oh, I got 6 comments on it already.
Nice. Did your
What?
did your YouTube Studio update
I don't know what.
the app?
I'm not sure.
Mine did, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it did. It did. I know it did.
It's like blocky now. It doesn't look good.
I like it because my 2 comments that I never replied to aren't at the bottom anymore.
Makes sense.
They left and went away finally. I was a little surprised at my bass fishing video. It's not doing as good as a Monday premiere, but it's doing pretty good for during the week.
Yeah.
It was. It's not much anymore, but
The reef robber. All right, Ottercat, take it easy.
now how many you got in here?
It says 6.
7 on mine, it says. On this one. It froze my phone up. Come on, get out of here. I'll switch to a different channel on my phone if it'll let me out of here.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, no, my YouTube app crashed.
Maybe that's what's wrong with mine. Nope, there you are.
Figured it out.
Crashed.
I heard myself.
I heard yourself too. I gave you number 12 thumbs up on my thingamajiggy.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we were talking about the video you did with Rich and Jessica, and I was like, yeah, it was a good video. Rich was recording, Jessica was pulling traps, and Earl was standing there.
I couldn't get in there because Jessica was pulling them and flinging crabs everywhere. I didn't really want to get pinched, so
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I just let her fling them.
Yours says 3. It says 5 on StreamYard right now. That's okay. I'm just trying to accumulate a few watch hours. I still don't understand how it really works for watch hours on lives.
I don't either. Ted claims it doesn't put watch hours toward your channel, and I don't believe that because it sure helped when I was trying to get watch hours.
I don't know. I'll see.
He
I'm
says
at
he says it's only the ones that people go back and watch after the live.
what's going on, Nutrient Ninja? Hang on. YouTube Studio. I'm at 263 watch hours right now. And I've been live for about 3 hours. So we'll see what it says tomorrow. She loves crabbing. It looks like fun. I want to do it. And I just, like I said, I need to get a crab pot. Derek is supposed to be sending me one of those like collapsible ones. So that should be fun.
Who is?
Derek, Triple D.
Collapsible?
Yeah, so it's like an umbrella essentially.
Oh
You pull it in, it closes back up.
You better make sure that it's legal in Virginia, though.
I'll do it at private
Uh,
waterway or some
some of those traps, like the reason we were using those blue ones on Joe's boat is because he went to California to go crabbing and found out that he couldn't use the ones he had, so he bought 6 new ones, and those are California legal.
Gotcha.
So, and that's all he had on the boat on when we were out there. He didn't bring his others along. So he just called me tonight, and he's going to put his crab pots on his boat.
Well, so I don't know about those. I've actually never seen anyone use ones like that here.
Yeah.
But I know if I have like a legitimate crab pot like yours, I have to have a license for it.
Oh, gotcha.
If I chicken line, where I just tie a string around a piece of chicken and throw it out there, no license needed, no requirement of any sort.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I have to deal with Coast Guard, I have to deal with Coast Guard, whatever. DGIF.
Yeah. You don't need a crabbing license or anything to just throw a chicken leg out? Nothing. Huh.
Nothing.
So I don't even know if that'd work around here. I think it would on the Red Rock crab, but I don't think that'd work on Dungeness because you start pulling that thing and the Dungeness would leave.
Yeah.
But
they look surprised first, then they leave.
Yeah.
I've never seen a crab look surprised before. That video, I don't know. It ruined me. There's some rules on sizes too for a blue crab.
I don't know about. Well, they don't have to be like 5 inches point to point.
I don't think so.
Oh.
So I've seen people carry buckets of blue crab out, and it doesn't matter what size they are. Some people will throw smaller ones back, but I think it's just because they don't want smaller ones.
Right.
Or some people keep them, and it's just because they don't care about the rules or laws. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get caught.
That could get expensive. Yeah, I got it. I got some of those, Rich. I've never used them.
That's neat.
Fritz and Glamour gave them to me.
I mean, I could always send down like a minnow trap or a crawfish trap. There's no regulations on those here. If I happen to get crabs, I happen to get crabs.
Yeah.
Again, that could get expensive, but
Yeah, I think back there the size of the pot matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I know if I have like a full size like actual crab pot, even like one of the personal ones, I have to have a license for it. Minnow traps, I can put a minnow trap out anywhere I want. Technically, you're not supposed to throw them in water over like 5 feet, but
I haven't heard if Loki got his hours in yet, but he should have. I had that thing running for over 24 hours on
I played some of
4 different channels, so he should have quite a few. He only needed 170 some hours.
Yeah, I put in a few watch hours for him too. The jail's only 20 miles away. Nah, I want to go to jail for that. Actually, you know what's crazy? I have never, ever had to deal with DGIF. Not once. Out of all the years I've been fishing, and 90% of them I didn't have a fishing license, never dealt with the game warden. I've seen plenty of people get in trouble. Never dealt with one myself. That's right. I'm trying to trap big minnows.
Big sea ticks.
Oh man, speaking of, I was fishing the York River one day and I thought I caught a fish. And I started pulling in and it was heavy, but it wasn't like fighting. So I was like, oh, it's just a crab. No, it was a lobster.
Huh.
A huge lobster, mind you. That was about as blue as that.
Yeah. Did you get him?
No, I was reeling it in, and he came out of the water, and I was about to pier flip it, but it swung just enough, and he tapped the side of the pier and let go. I was so mad. I wanted to see that thing up close.
That's
right.
probably right, Mike.
That's fine. Let him. I'm not doing anything. I have a fishing license, so.
Oh, I should go to bed.
Yeah, me too. It is 12:30 here. And I've been on for about 3.5 hours.
Almost. You might as well go to 3.5.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 4 more minutes, y'all.
Got 5 peeps up in here still.
One of them's one of my accounts.
One of them's one of mine too, and mine. So that just means there's one other person in here.
It means there's 2. Rich and Mike.
No, if it's you and your channel and me and my channel, that's 4 right there.
No, I don't have my hooked fishing channel in here. I've got, is it? I don't know which. I've got the fishing and outdoor discoveries one watching on the phone. And then you said you have yours and Nutrient Ninja. That's 3. And then Mike and Rich. That's 5.
Why can't I send you hearts and 100%? Oh, there they go. What?
What was that one?
What?
A little like confetti looking thing.
Yeah. I have no idea what that does, but
I don't either. I do it in your live all the time. I sit there, I'm like, what does this do?
it makes stuff go streaming up the side. I can't see it on StreamYard, but I can see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, it quits after a while, and then it goes to report somebody. Maybe.
Hi guys, me. Yes, I knew y'all were here.
See how often we can mess something up. Why'd you make everybody mods? I want to ban somebody. Am I a mod?
Your main account should be. I don't know.
Oh,
if
yeah,
Nutrient
it is.
Ninja is.
Ha! Nutrient Ninja's not. I should go ban him.
Put yourself in timeout. That's too funny. I just made everyone mod the same reason you do, so they go pick each other up.
Hey, we got 45 seconds left.
Yeah.
I should jump off here so you can shut it down right at if you want to,
I mean, I can just hit end broadcast.
I guess. Then we can sit here and talk and the others can't listen.
Exactly.
I did that with
Iowa.
Iowa one time for a while. We sat there and talked for a while afterwards. Didn't even know you could do that, but you can.
Yeah. It's like a Zoom or Skype call, essentially.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
Me too.
Later.
If I can figure